what it is about this year, but it doesn't really feel like Christmas to me. I grew up celebrating Christmas. We used to do so many different things around this time that Christmas time was always very special to me growing up. So I remember my mom, she used to have her corporate party every single year. The company she worked for, they would host this really extravagant brunch for like the families. We would go every year and it was just very special and just magical, seeing all the decorations, and they had like a bunch of presents for all the kids. Santa was there. It was just a whole vibe, and the food was low-key good. Thinking about like Christmas Eve or thinking about Christmas Day, there was just something magical about that time. Going to the mall and seeing like the giant Christmas tree and all the lights, and driving through the neighborhood at night and seeing all the lights and the lights on the road, and it was such a magical time growing up. And even into my adulthood, for the most part, it still had some of that magic in the air around this time of year, and it's just slowly not being that anymore.
The fact that it's almost the middle of December and Christmas is in like 2 weeks is crazy to me, because I feel nothing. I don't have any type of holiday spirit. I have no festive joy. Christmas just isn't Christmasing for me anymore, and it hasn't for years now. This isn't just a this year thing. I used to look forward to Christmas every year, and I think that's the sad part. Like, this used to be my holiday. I looked forward to my birthday, then Christmas. Day after Halloween, I was like, let's get the tree, let's get the lights up, let's turn the radio to Sirius XM Holly, like, let's do this. Now, nothing. I thought about it yesterday. I was like, wow, I haven't listened to a single Christmas song. I mean, I've heard the songs in the stores. I haven't even heard a Christmas song on the radio yet. I haven't. I see the Christmas lights up in the different neighborhoods. I just don't feel anything. I don't. And I told myself that I was going to be in the Christmas spirit this year. I was like, you're going to do whatever it takes to feel it. And honestly, me telling myself to do that has made it worse.
Does anyone else it doesn't feel like Christmas this year? Just doesn't. And I've just accepted that it's not going to. I don't know what it is, if it's that I'm like depressed and alone, or if it's just generally like not my thing this year. It does not I just want to skip the whole thing.
I feel like each year Christmas has become less and less Christmassy, but I am feeling it so much more this year that I just do not it does not feel like Christmas to me. And I don't know if it's just because the year has gone by so fast or there's been so much that has happened. But I don't feel Christmas this year. I don't feel like that Christmassy feeling. Kind of hard to describe, but if anybody else feels the same, let me know.
Last year, I think I was able to muster up some holiday spirit. Even that was very stressful, not as whimsical as it used to be. You go to the mall now, they might throw up a few decorations, but you don't see like Merry Christmas in big letters anymore because everyone's offended by the word Christmas.
Why would you not say Merry Christmas? Like, no, fuck you. If you're not gonna say Merry Christmas, you don't get any gifts. You don't get gifts. You don't want to say Merry Christmas? You don't get gifts then. Well, you're not celebrating. You're saying Happy Holidays. You're not celebrating. Okay, no Christmas gifts then. No, I'm serious. Like, guys, if you see someone write Happy Holiday in your gift card, like you open up your Merry Christmas card or Happy Holidays card and it says that on it, like literally take your gift back. Literally be like, oh, you're not celebrating? I see.
We're bringing back Merry Christmas. I am so sick and tired of saying Happy Holidays, just so then I don't have to offend you if you don't celebrate Christmas. Because let's face it, if you get offended over somebody saying Merry Christmas to you, that is a serious you problem. And you should probably work that out within here, and especially up here. So I, of course, wanted to make sure that I got this message out right at the start of the holiday season. Today is December 1st, y'all. The people that get offended over somebody saying Merry Christmas to them are the same people that get offended over what color the sky and the grass outside is. I am beyond giving a flying rat's ass about their feelings at this point in time. After everything that is going on in the past couple months and currently, I am just so done being nice to people. This is the most wonderful time of year. It's personally my second favorite time of year. So with that being said, I am never going to use Happy Holidays again. It will stay Merry Christmas.
So it's the holiday season and I work in retail, and generally when I'm checking people out and I'm sending them on their way saying goodbye essentially, I typically say Happy Holidays because I mean, yeah, it's the holiday season, you know? There's not just one holiday that people celebrate. And it's just interesting to me how many people are quick to almost condescendingly correct me by replying with, "Oh, thank you, Merry Christmas." Instead of happy holidays or like you too. I mean, of course, there are other people who say that as well, but it's really like 50-50. I mean, like I live in the South, and so it's kind of close to the Bible Belt, if you will. And yeah, it's just the arrogance of people, customers, or just people in general who just feel as though saying happy holidays is almost like an insult to their Christianity and their beliefs. I literally had a customer like go on a whole rant about this on her way out the door yesterday, and I was just kind of like, girl, literally I say happy holidays because there's Christmas, and then there's New Year's Eve, there's New Year's, like there's Hanukkah, there's Kwanzaa, there's more than just one fucking holiday. You know what I mean? Like the world does not revolve around Christmas and Christianity in any sense. But I don't know, these far right people, they just still think that Christianity is the only way and Christmas is the only holiday that deserves respect, and it's just really, really funny.
Why does the inclusion of other religions require the erosion of Christianity? We never have a national debate on if we should be saying Happy Diwali. Ooh, should we be saying Happy Eid? I don't know. It's only Christianity when we're like, I don't even know, we should be saying Happy Holidays, not Merry Christmas. We should say it's a winter market, not a Christmas market, because we want to be inclusive of everyone. Do you see how inclusion there's a threshold, and now it's counterproductive because now somebody's being excluded? Can you see that? Also, Christians are a minority in this country now, so can we maybe get the same protections as other minorities and the same respect as other minority religions now? Can you include us in our own traditions? Would that be nice? That would be really kind of you. Can you? Only if another minority allows us.
And not only that, a lot of people are broke. Okay, everybody for the most part is brokety broke. So even just like the idea of going out and getting like a hot chocolate and just walking around the mall, not even like spending a super exorbitant amount of money, because when I was younger, we weren't really spending that much money on Christmas. We had enough to kind of go out and enjoy ourselves, get like some hot chocolate, maybe like a little treat, and just be in the area, experience things. But now everyone is just struggling so hard, and that struggle is literally everywhere.
So this comment broke my heart, but unfortunately it's the reality of where most people are today and where a lot of us have been in our lives. So of course I just had to give my thoughts on it. Number one, if it's the adults in your life that you can't afford to buy for, they will understand. And if they don't, that's a them problem, not a you problem, so don't feel guilty about it. Number two, if you have children, I know that it can be heartbreaking, right? Not to give our kids the Christmas that we feel that they deserve. Let me tell you, as a mom of two, who my kids are now adults, my children remember the memories and the experiences from Christmas way more than the gifts.
I don't even get how the hell y'all can be in a Christmas spirit. I'm not spending no ridiculous money. That's being tone deaf to what's going on in this economy. Come on now.
My family's feeling it. I'm sure your family is probably feeling it a little bit. Like, let's be so for real. When we're dealing with such a economy, it makes it very difficult. Not that, consumerism is where you should strive to get your joy from, but even having experiences costs money, okay? Even just like, decorating the house so that it looks festive, so that you can feel festive. That takes money, and it also takes time. And when everyone is so stressed out about everyday life and, stressed out about the aliens because they said they're coming in December. You know, it's just, it gets to be too much, you guys. It really does. I'm joking about the aliens part. I mean, they said they're coming, but I'm joking about being stressed out about the aliens. I don't know. It's just something about this year. It just does not feel like Christmas time to me. Like, I'm recording this and it's the 13th, and usually I would really be feeling it by this time. Actually, I usually start feeling it immediately. Like, once it hits December 1st, I usually have that Christmas spirit, that Christmas energy, and I'm just sitting here, it just feels like a regular schmegular month. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like all the different things that are going on right now that are so negative and so just, I feel like all of those things are really coming together to just suck the joy out of everything. Suck the joy out of, you know, holidays where we're supposed to be spending time with our families and appreciating each other and also giving back. I don't know. This does not feel like Christmas time to me. And I threw up the tree. Okay, I put my tree up. I put up some, you know, decorations, and even still, it just feels like a shell of what it used to be. And I hate that for us. With society moving closer and closer to a completely individualistic, you don't have to interact with anybody. Even when you go to the drive-through of different restaurants, it's just an AI system that you're ordering from. It's just the more we detach from each other as a collective, as a community, I feel like there's a relationship between that and the decline of like Christmas spirit. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm jumping through hoops to make this thing a thing. That's what it feels like. It feels like the economy being trashed, our relationships among each other, our sense of community has disappeared pretty much. It's so unfortunate. It really is, because this time of year should be magical. And what's sad is that I want it to be magical for my kids. I don't want to rob them of the experiences that I had growing up celebrating Christmas, the experiences that I had growing up, you know, being excited for New Year's, being excited for all of these different things. I really feel like we are robbing the younger generation of that magic that we took for granted. That's how I truly feel. I honestly think that this is exactly what they want. And when I say they, I mean like the elitists, okay? The people sitting at the top of everything. They want us so depressed, so miserable, because then we're easy to coax. Because all they have to do is dangle a little happiness in front of us, and we will swarm like flies on I don't want it to be that way. I don't want them to have that much power over us. I don't want them to have that much power over our emotions, over our state of being. I already don't like the winter time like that because it's like kind of dark and gloomy, and especially down here in Georgia, we don't get snow. I mean, they get snow every now and again, but for the most part, like, it's not like Illinois. If you're in Illinois, you already know what I'm talking about. You probably got snow right now. And that also kind of contributes to like the cheer of winter, you know, before it gets dirty and muddy. That layer of snow, I don't have that here. So that's also kind of feeding into that it doesn't feel like Christmas vibe for me. This year, something's just off. It's just something very, very off. And I don't like that. I'm gonna try my best to bring that joy, bring that cheerful energy, because I want this to be a time of the year that my kids experience that type of magic. I don't want to take that away from them because finances or whatever is going on in the media or just family nonsense. I don't want that to ruin my children's experience around Christmas time. We can't keep allowing this to happen to us as American people. We can't keep allowing this to happen to us. Our joy being taken away from us, robbed from us. And I don't want to hear anyone say, well, this is Trump administration. Well, this is the Biden administration. It's all the administrations, okay? It's all of the administrations. They all are robbing us of our joy, whether you want to admit it or not. Like, neither side is really fighting for us. And that's the sad part. They might throw us a bone here and there, but other than that, it's nothing substantial. It's enough to keep us invested in the system while still being disgruntled, if that makes sense. This time of year, it's just not magical for me this year. And I hate to say that. And it actually makes me feel really sad. I'm not gonna lie, this used to be like my favorite time of the year. The lights, the presents, not so much the gifts inside the presents, but just the idea of giving. I don't know. It's sad. It's quite sad. But I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts about this whole thing. Are you guys also not feeling the Christmas joy, the Christmas spirit? Or are you having a wonderful Christmas time? And if so, please share in the comment section about how you are having a wonderful Christmas time, and maybe I can live vicariously through you. But y'all, I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. If you like the content, like the content. The more you interact with it, the more it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Also, hype the video if that function is there, okay? They're kind of wishy-washy with it. And finally, if you're feeling a little extra generous, the link is in the description to buy your girl a coffee. I'll buy that coffee and I'll walk around the mall and see if I can revive that Christmas spirit. But thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all with the next one. Deuces.